It's supposed
to see yours.
Yeah, it's supposed to give me a thing where I can share the link. No. Project settings. Custom, yeah. Take me to it. It won't let me to it. Okay, hold on. Still learning.
Oh, that's alright. I just had somebody on Facebook.
And I've got there's an Ethernet down here, which would be ideal, but if I hook to it, it doesn't recognize me. It says no internet.
We'll have to go with Tyler.
Well, yeah, it probably has to recognize the MAC address for that, and then it probably would connect, but okay, so we got that off. Go to no.
That's pretty awesome. What program is this? Is this
It's
Sling?
all Sling Studio.
That's all Sling Studio.
This creates its own little Wi-Fi network, and wireless, wired and wireless, audio line in. Got supposedly 100 yards of wireless link. So I mean, I could have cameras down there in the corner of the end zone or whatever. But all right, let me see. Let's see if we go to.
So is the channel Flashes Athletics that you created?
That's what I created.
Maybe
yeah.
Maybe it's unlisted though.
Well, you know what? And it could be because I'm. Okay, here we go. Flashes Athletics. It should be. See, it should be streaming. It says we're live now. So. It's not showing anything. I tested it this morning, or yesterday. Yeah, this morning, and it worked. Or yesterday, I guess I tested it. It doesn't show anything, so why not? Oh no, that's it. Yeah, that shouldn't. No, that shouldn't happen. Come on. See, it worked just fine when I was sitting in front of my. That's why I hate using the app instead of. That's just stuff that doesn't help me. Let me go to. Actually, you know what? Let me get. Since everything's bullet launched for German, I'm quiet. It renames everything that. It makes no sense. See, it says it's streaming.
Okay.
But now we got to figure out.
Is there like an embed or share?
That's what I'm looking for here.
That's a certain
well, yeah, that's how we get there. So, okay, that's not what we somewhere.
Add stream info. No.
Somewhere, there's got to be a way.
click on stream options and see if there's a way to create a... There's still a server URL, but there's nothing...
Why? Because
So
that still doesn't give me a URL.
In a few minutes, we'll be kicking off the 2018 home season. Tonight, we welcome the visiting Roncalli Rebels as they take on your Franklin Central Flashes. We'd like to take a moment to first thank our sponsors for tonight's game. They are JLH Services, Jack's Donuts, Hoosier Realty, Lions Truck and Trailer, Just Security Group, State Farm, San Jose Masonry, These and Photos, Flashbacks, MI Homes, Donato's Pizza, and Ellis Orthodontics. Again, thank you for sponsoring tonight's game.
but I'm trying to like adjust it to where
You're on the net.
we both.
Here's your 2018 Franklin Central Classic.
Once we go on.
1 minute. Count us down from 10, please, and thank you. Can you not get it to work?
I'm putting it on.
Mm-hmm.
This is Sam Thurman,
And Azante Rogers.
and we are coming to you live from Franklin Central
Our
Football
officials
Stadium,
for tonight's
the newly
game, Scott
renovated football
Atwood,
stadium.
Dwayne Gazer,
It is
Alan
about
Eagle,
2 minutes
Brad
before the game
Breaker,
starts.
and David
Yep.
Goldmeyer.
This is the rival match, the match of all matches. You know, we had this match last year and we lost it. But this year, I feel like things going to be different.
I hope so too as a Franklin Central football fan. But I'm currently
No
interested
tackle,
in
number 97,
who do you
John
think's
Harris.
going to do well
The other
this game?
defensive end, number 9, Ethan Walker.
I'm looking for our offense to really push the pace because I heard our defense is still doing their thing, but I heard the offense was kind of like on the edge, on the fence. They could be bad or good, so I would like to see them have a breakout game this game. And I really want to see Steven Edwards get a whole bunch of sacks because him on the end, that's great.
He was definitely doing well last game.
The Rebels
putting
are
up
coached
multiple
by Mr.
sacks.
Scott
But our
Marsh.
offense put 0 points last game against Decatur. Now this will be probably
The
a
starting
tougher
lineup
test
for the
for
Franklin Central
Roncalli,
offense.
so it'll be interesting to see
At the wide receiver
Very
position,
interesting.
number
how their
24,
offense does.
Nicholas Ludeman.
We currently have 45
Malachi
seconds till
Parks.
game time, and the
Number
captains
3,
are out.
Caleb
Dylan Bishop.
Dollinger.
Steven
Number 2,
Edwards
Sam Deal.
and
On your
what's
offensive
his name,
line,
Peyton
one
Lamping?
tackle, number 54, Calvin Shelton. The other tackle, 56, Calvin Shockey.
You know what also I'm looking for? Mario Coles.
Number 58,
I'm
Peyton
looking to see what
Lamping.
he's going to do.
Number 53,
That linebacker is
Joshua
pretty solid this
Huffman.
year with
Solid.
Mario
The center,
Coles,
number
Nate
62,
Caldwell.
Tyler
Mateo
Robinson.
Hodge.
Yep.
We have a whole bunch of them.
Starting
Their
fullback,
defense
number
is definitely
44,
looking
Brady
better than last
Wilson.
year's, which at times
The
we kind of
halfback,
like
number
struggled.
5,
Yeah,
Nathan
the streaky.
McClinton.
Yeah.
And the quarterback, number 9, Philip
But I'm feeling good about this game, y'all. Last year we had to go to them and they not in here, so you know we got to defend our turf. Literally, because we just got this turf.
Franklin Central won the coin
And
toss
Franklin
and then
Central
elected to
did win the
defer, so
toss.
Roncalli will be receiving.
And we are going to defer and kick it off. So Roncalli will be receiving the ball.
And with this being the FC Roncalli game, part of this tradition is a Chick-fil-A challenge, which happens at halftime, where both schools raise money for their schools, and the winner gets announced at halftime.
And it's been a couple years. I think every year I've been here we've lost. So, you know, it would be very great for things to change this year. This year feels like a great year.
Especially since it's both
Number
our
4,
senior
Daniel
years, our
Crutchfield
last
kicking
year
off
at
for
FC.
Franklin Central.
And our school, we've got a new football field. We've got new courts. Like, we've done a lot. And we've changed conferences. So this year would be a very good year to break out and show everybody that we deserve to be moved up.
Back to receive,
And Jake
Philip
Crutchfield
Lewis
is
for
back to
Roncalli
kick
and number
for
35, Darren Hugler.
And the kickoff begins to number 21 on Roncalli. to the 20, 24, looks like.
25. You got it to 25.
Return for the Rebels.
It's a good start for the Rebels.
And on the tackle for Franklin Central. The Rebels have it all. First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Number 10, the quarterback, Antonio Saylor, it looks like. He takes the snap, hands it off to number 46.
And he stopped at the line.
Elijah Mahan.
Great defense. Stopped at the line.
Who had a pretty decent game against Southport. So we'll have to see how he does against this tenacious front.
Southport does gain. Again, number 30, pulls in on the tackle for the Flashes.
Antonio Saylor is back to pass again. He hands it off once again to Elijah Mahan, who breaks a hole. He's going to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He stops short at the 47-yard line of FC.
That was a pretty smooth play.
The first down carry for the Rebels.
It was, and Elijah Mahan definitely exposed FC's defense, finding the right hole.
Winched right up the middle.
And the refs are actually ruling he stepped out of the 48 of Roncalli. And he is back to pass in the shotgun, or he is in the shotgun formation.
Hands it off again.
For about 3 yards.
Yep.
Roncalli is not looking to pass so far. They're just running it down.
Mahan with the carry.
Yeah, they trying to show us that they got the power.
Alexander with the tackle
This
for the
definitely
Flashes.
reminds me of FC's offense and how they just are willing to run it
Yep.
over.
Because if you establish a ground game, the passing game works open. Opens up so much.
Saylor's back to pass motion though. Elijah Mahan, another run. Oh, he goes to the 46 of FC.
Our run defense ain't looking too great right now.
It's definitely not, but it'll
They'll adjust.
Deshaun Young for the tackle for
Yep.
Franklin Central. Third down and 4.
Hopefully our corners don't get too lazy. When they see they're running too much, hopefully they still play like it's a pass every possession.
Definitely.
Because that's how you're going to lock them down.
Because last week against Decatur, we got exposed on some long throws that resulted in 2 touchdowns. Saylor's back to pass again. He throws it to number 4, Tom Lucas, for the first down.
Yeah, that was a great catch. Caught it in double coverage, and he went down as soon as he got the ball, but what matters is the yards.
That is a tough break for Franklin Central, looking to stop Roncalli on their first possession.
It's calling the audible. Roncalli has switched up the play.
Saylor's in the shotgun once again with Mahan in the back. He hands it off once again.
They're running again. Wow.
Stopped at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 8.
Mahan with the carry.
I'll tell you this, Sam. If we can't stop the running back, it's not looking too good for us already. We got to stop their run game, and we got to make them pass the ball because I'm pretty sure our secondary is actually good. So.
Our secondary has proven to be good, but it's got to be the edge rushers getting to the running back early.
Steven and Barry got to get there.
Oh, motions wide receiver. Saylor pitches it to number 4, Colin Lucas.
And Mario Calles comes up with the tackle.
That was a nice tackle. Of course, it's a big 3rd down once again.
Second straight on the right side. Ludeman with the stop.
3rd and 7 on the 38 for Roncalli.
3rd down and long 7 coming up for Roncalli.
This is a big stop for Roncalli, or big stop for FC, my bad, if they could get it. Back to in this shotgun formation once again. Saylor motions. Ooh,
False start.
False start on Roncalli. A big penalty, which pushes them back to the 33. 3rd and 12 for Roncalli.
Illegal procedure against Roncalli.
So what have you seen so far, Zante, that has made you like a little bit like
It is now
happy about
third
SC so
down
far?
and 12.
Well, I like that our middle linebackers and corners don't give up on the play. I mean, we are getting ran on, but they're not giving up. They're fighting back, and that's all you can do. They just have to figure out the offense and get to the quarterback and get to the running back as fast as they can and hope it doesn't go out to the wide receivers. But, you know, I'm pretty confident in our defensive core.
Definitely, because the old saying goes, defense wins championships.
Yep.
And
Offense sells tickets, defense wins championships.
Sailor hands it off once again to Mayhem, who was stopped short of a first down. It looks like a 4th and 8.
Mayhem with the carry up the middle.
Good defense.
Definitely good defense.
Yeah,
So
that's
this
to
is
see
a risky
for
play right here.
Franklin Central with the stop.
4th and 7, my bad. On the 38th, Roncalli is going for it. Not very trusting in their kicking.
4th down and 7 coming up for Roncalli.
Yep, they're going for it. Let's get this stop.
Sailor back in this shotgun formation. 3 wide. Mayhem in the back. He hikes it. He throws it deep. Oh,
Good defense.
broken up.
Pass ball is incomplete.
Broken up by
Intended for Jacob
SC's
Dillon.
quarterback.
Mateo Hodge in on the coverage for Franklin
Mateo
Central.
Hodge. Nice breakup by Mateo.
That's a turnover down. Will be 1st and 10. Flashes football.
So we have the ball on the 38, 1st and 10. Let's see what our offense does. I'm excited to see what Malachi Parks does too, because he had a very good year last year.
Definitely. He did okay last game, but I'm looking him to break out against this shaky Roncalli defense.
Yes, sir.
Dylan Bishop in the pistol with Peyton McClendon in the backfield. He hands it off to Peyton, who is stopped basically at the line of scrimmage, only a 2-yard gain.
Yep, he got up to the 40.
McClendon
Chip away at the
with carry up
defense.
the middle for Franklin Central. Pick up
Do
a
you
2
think
yards.
SC should switch up their offense, or do you think they should try to figure it out as they go?
I feel like they should take what the defense gives them. And I know that's more towards like basketball, you say that, but I feel like they should play the run game and then figure out what the defense does and then adjust to them. It'll make it so much better. Because you see, they're playing so off of our wide receivers because they're looking for the run game.
Dylan Bishop back to pass to Malachi Parks, incomplete, a little bit off target from Dylan. In a 3rd down and 8 for SC at the 40-yard
Bishop's
line of
pass, ball's
SC.
incomplete.
6:42 left in the first.
3rd down and 8 for FC.
And now you're kind of starting to get worried for if you're an FC fan if they still can't produce a first down, which they struggled to do against Decatur. In the pistol, Dylan Bishop. He's back to pass. Once again to Malachi Parks, a little off target, catches it, but is stopped for a short gain at the 43-yard line.
Good catch by Malachi because pass was off, but, you know, he has to warm up. But a good catch by Malachi and good effort to not let the ball go.
Gain 2 yards on the play.
3 and out for FC.
4th down for
Callan
Franklin Central.
Shockey is back to punt for FC, and
Callan Shockey back to punt for the
Now
Flashes.
Logan Rohrman is back to receive the punt, I believe. Callan receives the punt, kicks it high along, and it rolls all the way out at
Nice
the
kick.
6-yard line. Great kick for SC.
Great kick for Calvin.
Now for the second time we see FC's defense.
49-yard punt
They can
by
stop Roncalli
Shockey
in
for
the
Franklin
tracks. Some
Central.
good field position for SC.
1st and 10 for the Rebels.
Who do you think is, in your opinion, going to be a breakout star for FC and on defense?
As in, like,
Breakout,
well, I want to go with Steven. I mean, he's already a star. So if you want to talk about somebody that's not, like, you want to say underrated, I want to go with, like, any of our defensive backs because I don't think they get the credit they deserve. I mean, you have to run following a receiver all game. And it gets tiring because you don't get to pick what way you're running. You have to mirror the person you're guarding, or you have to play the zone, and you have to hope that the ball doesn't come their way, because then you're going to have to hustle to get to the ball. So they have a pretty hard job, and their job is underrated. So I hope the corners come out and show what they can do. Double coverage.
On 2nd and 6, incomplete for Roncalli. A little overthrown and out of bounds for Roncalli.
Great defense by our defensive backs. Double coverage.
And Roncalli's currently 3rd and 6 on their own 13.
It was Ludeman on the coverage for FC.
At the press box.
This is a big sucker for FC if they get it, forcing Roncalli to punt at their own 13-yard line, which would be pretty big.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Back in the shotgun formation, Roncalli takes the snap, looks one way.
Oh, come on, get him. You got to get it. You got to make the tackle.
Breaks out a sack and scampers out to what looks like a first down. Great awareness by the quarterback to get out of there and manage to break out.
Avoid 2 tackles.
Break out 2 tackles and get that first down.
Great awareness and great footwork, most definitely.
And Roncalli moves the chains once again. Back in the shotgun formation, he hands it off to Elijah Mayhem once again and gets stopped short for a short game.
2 yards maybe?
Definitely another good run defense by Franklin Township.
Mayhem with the carry. Alexander and Edmonds with the tackle. Short gain of 1, 2nd down 9.
Back again in the shotgun. He fakes the pitch, takes it himself, and gets green at the 24-yard line. 3rd down and 6, it looks like.
Beckham with the carry.
Now once again, another 3rd down for Roncalli.
Nicholas Ludeman came up with the tackle.
Back in the shotgun once again, showing a consistent trend. Roncalli likes to do. He's back to pass. Throws a short pass to Elijah Mayhem. Attacking in the backfield by Mateo Hawes.
Mayhem with the reception, stopped immediately.
And a big 3rd down
By
stop.
number 32.
I'm encouraged by what the FC defense is showing. What do you think it's going to like?
I'm thinking it's actually great. The defense is very outstanding. Like, you know, there's going to be here and there when we don't have plays that work and we're going to lose some yards, but this defense is actually, like, very great. And you can see they're fired up for this. And the crowd is huge. You know, they all have to show what they can do.
Connor DeMoss on the punt lands at the 38, it looks like, back where SC was on
39.
the last drives.
The ref spots it at the 39.
And now it looks like SC's offense needs to pick it up. Their defense held their ground. And if they just get 3 points, it would definitely be helpful for the defense. Bishop once again in the pistol formation with Peyton McClendon in the backfield. He has Sam Deal and Malachi Parks. He pitches it to Peyton McClendon, who is stopped in the backfield for a loss or no gain.
McClendon with the carry.
Looks like so far Roncalli's not giving the SC run game much. And may depend on SC adjusting and switching things around to get things going.
2nd down 10.
Dylan Bishop again in the pistol on a 2nd and 10 on their own 39. He's back to pass, throws it to Malachi Parks for a
great catch.
for an 8-yard gain. Very promising sign for Franklin Central.
Bishop's pass
Provides them
complete
a short 3rd down.
to Malachi Parks. Dylan Lewis with the tackle for Roncalli. Gain of 7 on the play, 3rd down and 3.
And now if you are just joining us, it is 2:30 left in the first quarter. Franklin Central and Roncalli are both tied 0-0. FC has it 3rd on 47. Dylan Bishop in the pistol formation once again. Takes the handoff and but a false start.
Penalty markers.
That is a hurtful, damaging penalty on FC when they had a short 3rd and 3rd.
We'll get it back. They're getting the jitters out right now because the crowd is huge, so you know they have to be nervous. They're gonna get their jitters out, and they're just gonna have to play like nobody's watching.
Definitely. And Azante, what does this rivalry mean to you being an FC senior?
This rivalry to me is like a lot. Like, honestly, personally for myself, I kind of rival myself with Warren because, you know, so many people praise Warren. And I'm just nothing against Warren, but I just love, like, very great competition. But, you know, going to FC, our rival is Roncalli. And Roncalli likes to talk a whole bunch of stuff. And we do too, you know, it goes back and forth. And it's just friendly competition. So this rivalry means a lot. And being here from freshman to senior year, you know, I really want to beat them in everything, and I mean everything.
And on that 3rd down, it was a short pass, the same deal for 4
Lewis
yards.
to receive for
4th and 4,
Roncalli.
Colin Shockey back to punt again, once again. Oh, it is blocked and lands at the, let's see what the ref spots it, at the 50-yard line for Roncalli. Not a great special teams effort right there.
Yeah, the blocking broke down quick. We got to protect our punter because punters nowadays, they're getting hurt.
Roncalli will have the
Now we
football.
see the Roncalli offense once again for the 3rd time back out. And it's just not looking, the SC offense just isn't
First down,
looking right now.
47.
And they need to figure out some way to move the chains and score some points. Roncalli back in the shotgun again. Alex Volk passes it to number 4, overshoots him, and is incomplete. Intended target, Colin Lucas. That brings up a 2nd and 10 for
Pass
Roncalli
for number 4,
the
Luke Gill, ball is
SC's
incomplete.
47.
Luca Hodge with the coverage. 2nd down and 10 for the Rebels.
Great defense by Luca Hodge. And this is actually my first time seeing him start varsity. You know, last year he played varsity, but he fumbles the ball. But yeah, last year he played varsity, but you know, he wasn't really much a part of being on the field. But you know, he waited his time, and now he's here. He's put in the work.
Lots of 2 yards on the play. 3rd down and 12 to go. 3rd down.
12. He recovered his own fumble, and now is a long 3rd down for Roncalli. He's back in the shotgun formation. He looks deep, no short.
Great tackle.
Colin Lucas on the reception.
Who's that,
Bill
Matt?
with the reception. He was stopped immediately by Mateo Hodge.
Mateo Hodge is out here headhunting.
Mateo Hodge is definitely a big
4th
playmaker
down,
in
10
this
to
game,
go.
as he already has 2 tackles, and they've been pretty huge. And now a 4th down and 10 for Roncalli on the SC's 47 with the clock ticking down to 40 seconds. They are actually punting their first punt of the game, and it lands out of bounds around the 25-ish.
This is very great defense by Mateo. And overall, it's great defense by FC. I mean, because if FC doesn't play great defense, Mateo can't play great defense. But Mateo is most definitely the most energetic person on the field right now. As far as I'm saying, he's there on every play. And even if he doesn't get the tackle, he's always one person away.
Definitely the junior at FC is definitely making a big impact. Last year we saw some flashes, but this year it looks like it's going to be his year this year.
Last year he played great too. played in the secondary. He played the same position, and he was a sophomore last year doing these things on varsity. So, you know, it's great to watch him just progress.
And Dylan Bishop is in the pistol formation once again. Hands it off to Peyton McClendon. Once again, stopped
at the line. We have to hold our blocks.
McClendon with the carry.
What do you think they need to change? Like, do you need their game plan, or just like what do you think they need to change?
Well, I think they need to try to run it to the right, because I mean, every time we ran it, we've ran to the left, and obviously it's not working. So we should try the right side. And I mean, we don't know everything. I don't know who the Roncalli's best defensive players are, so maybe they want to avoid them. But I feel like we should try every aspect. Like, we should throw short passes, long passes, go left, go right. We have to give variety. See, we're going left again.
Dylan Bishop fakes the handoff to Malachi Parks and is only for a 2-yard gain.
Dylan Bishop with quarterback keeper up the middle.
A questionable
3,
play.
2. Time is out. First quarter is done. Score is 0-0. And it seems like a very competitive game right now. Great defense by both teams, and the offenses are struggling, but, you know, eventually they will get there.
Definitely. And that was kind of
Nightmare on Edgewood. Indy's most intense haunted house was voted scariest haunt in Indiana in 2017.
Well, this quarter, really, I feel like this was a defensive quarter. I mean, because, you know, our offense, both offenses weren't doing much. I mean, Roncalli had more success running, but the throwing game was off. And we ran, but we didn't run enough. I mean, we only had the ball twice to maybe there 4 or 5 times, you know. So this quarter was most definitely a defensive quarter, because you've seen a whole bunch of defensive stops, like, from both sides, and that's great, because, like, defense is what wins you the games. If you can keep the other team from scoring, and your offense can come out here and score, it's most likely 99.9% of the time you're going to win the game. So this defense, this showcase of defense we're seeing from both teams is great. But, you know, now I'm ready to see what the offenses can do. I want to see breakout throws, breakout runs. Like, I just want to see people succeed. That's what it's all about.
As you mentioned, it was a very defensive quarter, so we'll have to see, like, whose defense breaks first, because this game looks like a bend but don't break.
Yep, because defense most definitely is something you have to, like, condition for, because when you're on defense, you're mimicking the other players. You're adjusting to them. So it's going to take more effort out of you, because you're not knowing what you need to do. Like, you have a plan what you want to do, but you don't know exactly what you have to do.
And Dylan Bishop in the pistol again goes back to pass. Looks deep for Sam Deal, and is incomplete. Broken up by Roncalli's Gavin
This is
Snyder.
pass intended for Sam Deal, calls incomplete.
And that'll be another
Jacob Denny breaks up the
fourth
play.
down for Roncalli.
Fourth down for Franklin Central. Shockey
Down
back
again.
to punt for the
Gavin
Punchers. Receive number 21.
Kelvin Shockey
Dylan Lewis.
makes a punt once again for the 3rd time. He takes the snap, and he gets off a clean punt this time. Still very, very short, but managed to roll FC way to the 35.
They let the defenders get too close to him. Like, I don't know from personal experience, but I feel like if you're a punter, you have mainly, like, the scariest job, because you're grabbing the ball just to kick it, and you see defenders coming at you full speed, trying to block the ball, and sometimes they can't stop themselves. So you could have, like, kick the ball midair, and they could come under you and clip your leg, and, you know, you never know what happens. So, you know, our special teams, they got to do a better job protecting him.
Definitely field position is a priority for FC, as they cannot put any points on the board. He hands it off to Elijah Mahan once again, who gets stopped a decent gain for 4 yards. And a 2nd and 6 on their own 39 as the clock ticks down to 11:30 in the second
down, 6.
Once again, Alex Holt back to pass. Oh, no, he hands it off to Elijah Manford. No gain.
Great defense by FC.
Mayhem with the
See,
carry once again.
the defense on both sides is very superb. Like, they're both consistent, but as you said, it's
Anton Alexander
who's
with
going
the
to break
tackle
first
for
and who's going to
FC.
let the offense come out and score. Because,
Third
the
down,
defenses, they can
5
do
to
so
go.
much before they actually, like, get tired. And I feel like our defense has been on the field way more times than Roncalli, so, I mean, it's really based off of how conditioned we are.
Timeout. Looks like
Officials timeout.
an official's timeout. I'm not sure what, but as you mentioned, it's a defensive game so far. And last game against Decatur, we definitely saw that, and FC broke twice, and that's why Decatur won. Back to pass once again. Fakes the handoff in short, but is broken up by number 7,
Pass was complete.
Luca Hodge.
Luca Hodge. The Hodge brothers are out here
He
headhunting.
was stopped immediately
Luca Hodge and
by
Mateo
Luca
Hodge have been our defensive leaders this game, and they are doing work.
Fourth
They
down,
definitely
7
have
for
it as a
Roncalli.
4th down.
Connor DeMoss back to punt.
As Connor DeMoss is back to punt once again. We've seen a lot of
Massey
the
to
punters so
receive
far.
for
Yes, a
Franklin
lot of the
Central.
punters. So they get to showcase their talent, because punter is not as easy as it seems.
And Von Taylor is back to receive, or no, my bad. Wilson Massey is back to receive.
And it goes out of bounds at about the 36.
27-yard punt for the Rebels.
And
Franklin
once
Central
again,
out of the ball, first and 10 at
we've
their
said
own
this
35-yard
many
line.
times before. Franklin Central's offense is back on the field.
So let's see what they do. We went left a whole bunch of times. Let's see if we'll go right or if we'll continue to go left. I mean, we need to show some diversity, because right now we're just doing one thing.
I would like to see some screens personally, because last
Yeah.
year they ran screens and it worked out really well.
Really well. Especially when they throw it to Malachi and he got his blocks. Yes, because Malachi is so fast. It's just hard to stop.
Dylan tosses it to Payne McClendon, who shakes off the tackler but gets stuffed at the
McClendon with the carry.
He showed good patience, though, because that play could have ended way faster than what it did. So great patience by Payton just to gain like a few
With the
yards.
tackle for Roncalli.
One thing that's definitely hurting
Second
FC's
down,
offense
10.
is they do not have Johnny Mickle, as he is out from anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks with an
Yeah.
arm injury.
And it's sad because, it's a senior year, and a lot of people don't like to be out the senior year. Like, I know last year, my friend Kawan, he was playing football, and he had to stay out the whole year due to being injured. So it really sucks to see somebody on their senior year have to sit out the whole season.
Dylan Bishop back to pass with shotgun. Misses an open seam deal. And it is another
Deal,
third
the
down
intended
and 10
receiver
for the
falls
Flyers.
incomplete.
Again, we just can't
Third down,
seem
10.
to make the ball move. Whether it's running, they just get short gains, and then their passing has just been ineffective.
Very.
And our student section is still really pumped. Still getting
That's a great
into it.
sign.
At FC, we've really always had a great student section, no matter what's been going on. And with 9:17, Dylan Bishop goes back to pass. He scrambles out to the right, throws it out to Malachi Parks, and is out of bounds. Another 4th and 10.
We can't keep letting Dylan get rushed like this, because we all know Dylan is a great quarterback. We can't keep letting him get rushed like he is. And it's still great. Like, even though, the pass went out of bounds, it's still great to see that Malachi Parks is still going to attempt to catch it, because he's showing the defense of Roncalli, they need to respect him. He's going to catch the ball if you give him the daylight. So it's great to see that he can catch the ball, but we need the offensive line to step up.
Calvin Shockey is back to receive the punt once again for the 5th or 6th time. He takes a high snap, manages to get away.
Great punt.
Still a great punt. And it rolls all the way back to Roncalli's 24. That was a great punt.
Great punt by Callan. Callan is definitely a big part of why we have good position on defense. So he's proven himself too. It's his senior year, and I know he started off playing quarterback, but he's transitioned to punter, and it's great to see that he's getting his fair share of play time.
And now, as you mentioned previously, the offensive line has not been good for FC because they've had 2 graduates, and really this JV team has had to move up to Roncalli, or move up to varsity. Roncalli back to pass, hands it off once again to Andrew Lockhart for a short 3-yard gain.
Andrew Lockhart with the carry. Nicholas Ludeman on the tackle for Franklin Central. Second down, 6.
Roncalli back in the shotgun formation once again. Hands it off, or fakes the handoff, and it's overthrown.
And it's overthrown so much. Great defense by Luka Hodge, though. He's still there. It's great to see everybody still with the play. Until the ball hits the ground, everybody's still running after their man, and they're locking up their defensive assignments. So that's a great sign because, you know, a lot of people, after they see the ball go up, they want to be lazy. They don't want to stick with their man, but we're staying.
Effort is definitely there for SC's defense.
And there's great communication out there. You see them talking to each other all day.
4 wide receivers for Roncalli. Motioning out. Garrett also scam. Back to pass once again. A short game.
Oh, he almost fumbled the ball.
And
Number
looks
19.
short of the first down.
Pass is complete.
Great tackle by Cruz Reed.
Good deal with the reception.
Cruz Reed, one of those
Cruz Reed with the tackle for Franklin
underrated
Central.
corners
Very.
who's shown up a little bit this game.
Just short of the first down, it'll be 4th down.
I think it's his senior year too, if I'm correct. So it'd be very great to see him break out and have a good game.
Hunter DeMoss back to
Big
punt for
senior
Roncalli.
this year. And
Very.
it seems to
Wilson
be working
Massey
out
back
pretty
in
good.
seat.
Back to punt once again.
Oh, you can't do
Wilson
that.
Massey fumbled it. It is a muff punt. And that gives Roncalli great field position by a
Fumble on play.
careless mistake by FC.
If you're gonna call for a fair catch, you have to catch that. Now they have great field position. They're at the 35.
Roncalli can definitely potentially get 3 points if they get 1 or 2 first downs. So if FC can,
We got to keep them where they are.
Yep, can get a stop or sack him even, it would definitely help prevent scoring.
And hopefully he shakes that off because, you know, everybody makes mistakes. So he's going to have to think next time I'm going to catch it.
Definitely, and FC is calling a timeout right now. The coordinator looks frustrated at the defense. A little bit of miscommunication.
Timeout, Franklin Central.
So, Azante, we've seen the offense struggle time and time again. Are you still sticking by with your switching up the running, or do you think we need a...
I feel like we need to run more, but like we need to be more diverse. We need to go left or right because right now we're passing the ball, but we're not really we're not being patient with it because Dylan's getting rushed every play. And if our quarterback is getting rushed, then the wide receivers have to scramble. And we don't want that. We want him to be able to stand there and be comfortable with his position. And then if they collapse behind him, we want him to step up and still be able to have his time to throw the ball. So if we do run the ball, we need to run it right and then left and then left again and then right. Like we got to be more diverse because every time we've ran the ball, we've ran one way. So we have to show them that we can go either way, and we need to show them that we can protect the quarterback. That's going to be the biggest thing for us.
Definitely. FC looks favoring to that left side, but it has not been working.
Not at all.
And Roncalli takes a first down 10 on the 35 with 7:30 left. Back to pass. Alex Volk misses a wide open receiver. Could have been a big gain, even possibly a touchdown if he would have hit it.
Getting the intended receiver.
And this is looking like the Roncalli that lost to Southport. Just not great. Just a little bit tentative. And as it shows, it's still 0-0. Second down again, Roncalli once again in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Takes the snap, hands it off, and they stop.
carry.
For Elijah Mayhem.
Stop behind the line.
Great stop by the Flashes, and we got to keep this defensive pressure up because, you know, their position is still great. Even though they're on third down now, their position is still great.
Third down, 11 to go.
But we've pushed them back, so we pushed them back 1 yard, and that's great.
When we saw this position earlier, Roncalli went for it on fourth down, which probably means they don't have a kicker that has the strength to kick it for 50.
Strength or accuracy, you never know. But I like what FC is doing with the defense.
Back to pass out to Elijah Mayhem out of the backfield. Makes a tackler miss, but looks like a flag on Roncalli.
Reception. Pick up at 11 yards on the play. Penalty marker on the field.
And that would be big, reversing a would-be first down. The refs are talking about the penalty flag. They're discussing it.
I wonder if the ball's coming back, because if it's not, then they got the first down. But if the ball's coming back, it's even better for our defense, because our defense has been proving themselves, and I know they're tired because they've been on the field for a great amount of time. The offense has barely seen the field. Like, they've seen it twice, but haven't been on very long. So I would like for the offense to come on there and have the ball longer, you know, possess the ball for a little longer, because the defense needs a rest. You see people hands on their knees and their hips, and they're holding their heads up high, and you know that's signs of tiredness.
And it was on Roncalli as a long third
down and long for Roncalli.
Like about third and 30, third and 22 for Roncalli on the Franklin Township 47. Looks back to pass. Getting pressure by his
Great sack by Steven. Great sack.
Steven Edwards with the big sack that forces a
long punt. That is great defense by Steven Edwards. First sack of his game, and that's one of the people we really want to look for to break out, because this is his senior year, and last year he really proved himself being a starter on the defensive line as a junior.
And it is fourth down.
Denny back to punt for the Rebels.
About 25 for Roncalli. They have a different punter this time.
McClendon.
He does a short bounce, but he keeps on rolling all the way down to the Franklin Central's own 8-yard line. That was a great
kick. Now we're starting off at the 8. Hopefully they can protect our quarterback, because if they can't, we're too close for the end zone. We need to get away from the end zone, so little runs and then a throw over the head, you know, would be great, because we have to deceive them, or even if we throw it the first play.
And if you are just joining us, it's 5:49 in the second quarter from Franklin Central versus Roncalli. A 0-0, very tight game. Franklin Central on their own 8-yard line.
Let's go, offense.
Pistol formation, hands it off to Peyton McClendon.
And he breaks out.
20, to the 30, to the 40, to the 50, to the 40.
Great run by Peyton McClendon. He gets all the way to the ruling it to 46. Great run by Peyton McClendon, and great protection by the line. That was a great run. And I know Peyton McClendon in past years, you know, I've ran track with him and everything. I know he's very fast. So, you know, from up here we can't really tell, but down there I know he feels like he's faster than Usain Bolt.
Definitely. Peyton McClendon foul hole outside. Peyton McClendon foul hole outside, ran with it. Again, he breaks another.
Great run by Peyton McClendon again.
All the way down to 33.
Peyton McClendon is breaking out, and this is very expected to me, because this is my first time seeing him play running back, because I know last year he was on defense. He was playing defensive back, so seeing him play his position that I know he prefers is very great for him. And he's proven that he wants this position. And he know he has to fill big shoes, you know, with Johnny being out.
He definitely struggled early on, but found two great holes early on, and it's all the way down to Roncalli's 33. Oh, Dylan Bishop with a high snap, hands it once again for the third time to Peyton to stop at the line of scrimmage.
He better be lucky I went down there, because that was dirty. I don't know who he is, but I know he just pushed on Peyton McClendon's face mask. That's so disrespectful. And the coaches called it out on our team, but the refs didn't see it, so, you know, there's nothing we can do about it. Peyton needs to come back and do his thing next play.
Dylan Bishop once again back in the pistol. Pistol Pete, apparently. Hands it off for the 4th time to Payne, who breaks a tackle but is stopped for a 6-yard line.
I know he's tired too. That's, as you said, it's his 4th time getting the ball, and he's doing his thing though. He's not letting the coaches know that he's tired.
3rd and 6 on Roncalli's 29.
3rd down and 6 at the 29.
Big 3rd down for SC as they approach field goal range or possibly even a touchdown if they can. Dylan in the shotgun. One of the very few times we've seen him in the shotgun. He fakes the run. Passes it to a wide open Sam Deal for a first down.
Great throw by Dylan Bishop and great catch by Sam Dill. And you know, this is actually the first time I've seen Sam Dill on the field too, because you know last year he got injured, so it's kind of great to see him on the field too for a senior year, because last year he didn't really get much play, so he couldn't really showcase what he could do. But now that he's here, he can prove himself.
Definitely that duo of Sam Deal and Malachi Parks could be big this year.
And then you have our tight end. Don't forget about him, Caleb Dellinger. He hasn't been targeted yet, but he does his thing too.
Definitely. Dylan Bishop, high snap again, fakes the handoff and takes it off to the 15, the 16-yard line.
And great run by Dylan. And I mean, usually when you're a quarterback, you want to avoid the contact, but Dylan's more of a bigger guy, so he kind of embraces the contact like he is a running back. And I mean, it's cool that he does that because, you know, it shows that he's not scared and he has toughness. But, you know, he has to think for the team when he does that. He has to kind of like, yeah, I'm the quarterback. They need me. I can't run into somebody and then get injured. I mean, we have backups, but, you know, I'm starting, so we need to. So it's kind of good to see that he's not scared of contact, but, you know, we got to think better.
Definitely. He's more a mobile quarterback. We saw a couple runs last week against Decatur. Oh, he goes back to pass to Sam Gill once again.
Great catch by Sam Dill and great footwork because, you know, he right by the out of bounds line, right by the sideline, and he gets his feet in and catches it. Great footwork by Sam Dill.
SC currently has it on the 9-yard line.
First down,
First and
Franklin
goal for
Central.
SC with 2:15 left.
First and goal from the 8-yard line for the Flashes.
8-yard line with 2:15 to go. I'm feeling good about this, Sam.
What do you like about this drive so far?
I like that they're actually being diverse. You know, it's kind of like they can hear me, but you know that's not real. But you know, they're doing more than just one thing. And then we just had Peyton McClendon get through, and he got about 2 yards. So you know, it's real good to see that they're showing diversity. They're throwing the ball, then they'll run it, and then they'll switch up the pattern. So you know, Roncalli can't be expecting, oh yeah, they're just ran 3 times. They're gonna run again. So you know, it's kind of great to see what they're doing. The offense is actually showing us up, because you know, defense is showing up, and I bet you when the defensive guys come over there, they tell them, hey, stay on the field, hey, show us up, show us that y'all better, because you know, in practice they go head to head, but you know, in the game they work as a team. So it's kind of like friendly competition between offense and defense.
Dylan Bishop in the shotgun, takes the handoff, looks to.
Great catch by Bryce Durham. Yes. Second game, first touchdown. And today is a great day. We're up 6 right now. 1:31 left in the second quarter. And everybody's stoked out. The crowd is going wild. And, I mean, this is a great place to be right now. Nowhere else I'd rather be.
Definitely, I feel happy as a SC student that we're actually winning against Roncalli, because last year it did not turn out so well.
And we get the kick is good, so we're up 7.
Dave Kretschko with the extra point.
Extra point is good.
7-0 SC.
So
now defense just has to do their thing again, and offense has to come back on with the same momentum.
Definitely.
We got to keep that same energy.
With 1:31 left, you hope the defense can just hold enough to end half and receive the ball in the second half.
Hey, we want to take a moment to thank Chick-fil-A for providing food tonight for our event workers and officials. FC fans, season passes are being sold at the ticket booth. They will be available in the athletic office during the school day and at each home event. Also, if you're looking for a nice, sweet, tasty
And great
treat, we
patience
have
by
here, it's Jack's Donuts.
Bryce, too, because, you know, that's his first time he's been targeted, and when he was targeted, he caught the ball, because, you know, he hasn't really had much, and he hasn't been open much, but when he did, he made it count. So, great patience by him, and great mental attitude.
Definitely, and Dave Crutchfield is back to kick for the second time today. I know we've been waiting to say that so long. It has finally come true for all the FC fans who have been waiting for this game.
Yes, sirree.
FC special teams is ready to go. Dave Crutchfield kicks it all the way back to out of bounds at the 6-yard line. That is a costly penalty.
So, isn't that an automatic 20?
I believe in high school it is like the 35.
Get up and out of
That's
bounds
not
around
what you
2 yard
want for
line.
the defense as you are trying to play the field position with only a minute and 31 seconds left.
I'm feeling good about this, Sam. What about you?
I definitely am. I'm like, we actually held a lead this year, so I'm feeling pretty confident.
I mean, again, it's only the second game of the season, you know?
Yep.
Never know what can happen. It can go up or it can go down, but, you know, hopefully we hope for the best. And let's talk about how great this turf looks, you know? First year that we done had turf, and it looks great.
It definitely does. About $1 million spent total on
Roncalli will start this series.
Yeah.
First and 10 at their
And that's
own
just the
35.
turf. You know, we got a new basketball court, and I think they're getting new tennis courts. We have new long jump pits, so it's a lot going on with the school. We've gotten a lot of money, and we're spending it wisely.
Definitely. There, Alex Wolf back to pass again.
And he drops it.
The wide receiver, Andrew
Back
Lockhart,
to pass,
misses it.
10 for Lockard.
A little bit of
Doesn't
bumper
get
fingers
ready.
on that play. And that brings up a
Second down,
second down on the 35 for Roncalli. And by the way, on this turf, it's not just football. It's going to be used for the soccer games and marching band and a bunch more than just football.
Yep. Providing for everybody.
Alex Wolf back to pass again. Back to Andrew Lockhart for a 6-yard gain.
Lockard with the reception.
We stopped at the 40.
So Azante, with the second half approaching, what do you look for in the second half?
I look for the same thing that's happened in this quarter. I want the defense to keep up their intensity. I want the offense to keep stepping up because they're showing improvement every possession they come out. So it would be great for them to, you know, get up there with the defense level, and then both of our offense and our defense. Look, great pat by Steven. He broke up the pass before it even got to the wide receiver. So great defense by Steven, but I'd like to see the offense match the intensity of our defense because, you know, if we have both of that, Roncalli they're going to lose intensity, and they're going to like be more doubting themselves. So more confidence for us means more doubt for them, and I hope but nothing for the best for both teams. But, you know, we got to see the FC win this one. They took one from us last year. We got to get it back.
Definitely, Roncalli is punting on 4th and 5, almost a block by Stephen Edwards. Oh, Payne McClennan receives the kick and is a short return for like 5 yards. And with a minute and 12 left, if you are joining us, FC leads 7-0. Second quarter,
the ball, first and 10 at their own 28.
And don't forget to stay tuned after this half. We will bring you second half coverage of this game, which looks to be a great one for every fan. And Dylan Bishop in the pistol formation again. He takes the snap, goes back to pass, finds an open receiver to the 40.
And he breaks out. He's all the way. Oh, he gets caught to the 30. Great catch by Bryce Dunn.
Bryce Dunn definitely making his name known this game.
Yes, Bryce is most definitely earning his spot. He's showing everybody that he can be patient and he can catch the ball when the ball is targeted to him. But great catch by him to get out to the 30, and he broke a few tackles, it looked like. So, offense, they're stepping up the intensity.
Definitely, they're showing signs of improvement, trying to pass the ball a little bit more, and it's definitely working.
50 seconds to go. We're on the 30-yard line.
Back to pass once again, fakes the pass. Ooh, and has to throw away. Oh.
No, it's intercepted. And he's caught at the 45.
Dylan Bishop was pressured and had to get rid of the ball and just threw it up. And
yeah, that's where he should have threw it out. But, you know, he turned around in the air and threw it up. And, I mean, again, that's just jitterbugs. He has to get out. So next time the offensive line has to be more, like, assertive in protecting their quarterback. And he has to be more aware of, like, where he's throwing the ball. Like, you want to throw it somewhere where a receiver is, but you want to get it out of bounds before another, like, defensive back can get to it.
It was a costly decision as Roncalli with 40 seconds left has it on their own 44. Back to pass, Alex Volk again hits it. Alex Lockhart again for about a 4-yard gain. And the clock is moving, going under 30 seconds.
Great tackle by Nicholas Doan.
And looks like a timeout by Roncalli, their first one of the half.
See, our defense is showing up, but, you know, offense, they gained intensity, and Roncalli just gained a whole bunch of intensity on their defense from getting an interception. So, you know, it's kind of back to even basis, and I want to see where this is going to go because, you know, when you're talking about confidence and it's, you know, it's on you're trying to balance it out. And in the game, you want to have most of it. And right now, I feel like it just got balanced back out from that interception because that gave Roncalli a whole bunch of hope. So our defense has to come out here and take it back from them.
Momentum is definitely a big factor in football, and that could potentially change the game.
And our fan section is being very energetic.
Definitely a lot of animosity with both.
Yeah.
Roncalli's and SC student sections packed and hyped.
And Roncalli fan section, they have half of it doing something and half of it not. So you can tell they're not too much into the game. But our whole fan section, they changed it up. Everybody's joining in now. So fan section battle is happening right now, and that's always great to see.
Back to pass once again. Alex Volk.
Fumble! Great defense by FC. And that was broken up by Nicholas Ludum again. He's actually showing a whole bunch. And yeah, very questionable call. Very questionable.
Looked like a fumble for me. Didn't look like his.
Looked like a straight. Yeah, he was not throwing the ball. He fumbled that. But you know, can't do anything. All we got to do is just get it back next play. But great defense.
For FC or Roncalli, my bad. With 22 seconds left, clock ticking, finds an open receiver.
Nicholas is everywhere today too. I mean, you have the Hodge brothers doing their thing, and you know, you have Steven coming up, and then, I mean, everybody else on FC's defense is doing their thing, but you know, they're not standing out as much as everybody else. And then Mario, he's had a few tackles, and then Nicholas, he's doing his thing too.
Definitely a well-oiled machine as it brings up a first down for Roncalli on the deep shot and a overshot out of bounds.
Great defense.
Alex Volk looking inconsistent. Just not looking his best like he was last year.
Luka Hodge with the coverage.
Luka Hodge with that coverage really forced it
Second
out
down.
of bounds. And it brings up a big second down with 12 seconds left in Roncalli. This could be if they get a touchdown, that would definitely be a heartbreaker for FC fans and the SC team.
And all we can do is just take it and get it back to the next play.
In the shotgun, once again, Volk fumbles the snap a little bit.
And the defense is getting there.
But manages to dump it off to Elijah Mangham first.
And great stop by Mario Coles and Gavin Carice.
Gavin Cassidy.
There is a timeout, I believe.
It's 2 seconds left in the second quarter, and Flashes are up 7. Roncalli
2
down.
seconds left until
With 0.
halftime. Timeout, Roncalli.
Timeout by Roncalli. 2 seconds left. Looks like the last play of the game.
Most likely it's going to be a Hail Mary. There's 3rd down and 12, and they're on the 47, so you know anything can happen, or they can have a breakout run. You never know. Very clutch moments that are coming up right now. How are you feeling about the game right now?
I'm feeling good about defense, a little bit shaky about the offense, but I feel like they can adjust and hopefully pull out this one. What do you overall think about SC so far this season?
SC is definitely showing that they can keep the intensity from last year, even though we've moved up in the conference. You know, last year Roncalli beat us, but this year, you know, it's right now we're leading. I'm not going to say that we're going to win because, you know, I don't want to give off any like biased vibes, but you know, our team last year was very good. You know, going 8-2, and they're showing that they can keep the intensity. With a lot of seniors leaving last year, they're showing that they can match the intensity and still continue to be a great team.
Definitely a lot of junior varsity people moving up to varsity this year and trying to show that they deserve a roster spot
Yep,
this year.
that they belong here.
Back to pass. A deep one, a short one, drop. And that's the end of half for both Roncalli and SC. The halftime score is 7-0 SC.
And the FC fans are going loud.
Yep, and with 15 minutes left in the halftime break, we will be back in a flash.
Are we off air now?
Okay.
Flashes fans, tonight we have a special treat for you. We are honoring the 1998 Franklin Central Cross Country team as they celebrate their 20th anniversary of their state
15.
championship.
Yeah.
This was still one of the most amazing feats in FC school history. Cross country is one of the last sports in Indiana that is still a single-class sport. That means in 1998, Franklin Central High School, with a school population of 1,500 students, beat all 380 high schools. What is more amazing was the 1998 team. The 1998 team marked the first time in school history
His mic is up as far as it can go.
Franklin Central ever competed at a state meet. Not only did these young men break through to the state meet, they dominated the meet, winning by one of the largest margins in Indiana state meet history. These men left a lasting legacy.
Can you hear me better? Okay. Yeah, I think it's the mic because for whatever reason. But like the band is probably going to be going on for most of this, so there's like I'm not going to be able to talk over it.
A few members of the team are not able to make it today, but we would still like to mention their names. Mr. Anthony Hibbs, assistant coach.
So I'll probably let you know with like 5 minutes to go when we're going on. So for now you can just like hang out, do homework or whatever.
Let's meet the team as Dr. Bruce Hibbert, superintendent of Franklin Township Schools, formally greets each integral member of the 1998 varsity boys cross country team. We begin with the principal of Franklin Central 1998, Mr. Bob Hasselman. Next is Mrs. Erlene Cole. Erlene is representing her late husband, Jeff Cole, who was athletic director in 1998. Assistant coach, Mr. Jack Spence.
Yeah, that would probably make sense. Like I thought I plugged it in.
Now on to the varsity runners.
So is this your stuff?
Kevin
Right.
Evil Sizer. Kevin is representing his late
It's like
father,
whenever you're messing
Aaron
with this, it's messing
Sizer.
with mine.
Charlie Doe.
I feel like you've been messing with the wrong things the whole time.
Brett Doughty.
No, yours is right here because I can.
Chris
Mine's right here.
Because whenever you do it with this, it's turning mine.
Brian
Oh, okay.
James.
Yeah, so it's weird.
Brandon Chip.
So yeah, I think
Brian
you're doing
Dunn,
this
who's
one, is
currently
doing it
Franklin
tomorrow.
Central's head boys cross country coach.
That's weird.
Matt Sweetman, currently Franklin Central's head girls cross country coach.
Yeah, that's weird.
I think so. It's like opposite.
He finished in the top 10 overall in 1998.
Well, Zonta, you
And
can
Eric
go.
Fisher, individual state champion in
Thanks.
1998, 1999,
Okay, I'm gonna stay up here the whole time. I gotta go down there and lose my voice real quick.
Okay. So with like 2 minutes left, we'll go on because the band's gonna be overpowering. I'm gonna get some Chick-fil-A real fast.
Now, Dr. Woodard,
Yeah, they're great. I'll show you.
1998 state championship trophy. Congratulations on that historic performance.
Actually winning.
I know.
Did you go to the game last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sad. I was doing the broadcast for it, and there was like nothing to talk about because we were just getting smacked.
Let's hope we win, and let's hope we win the Chick-fil-A challenge. So 2 wins and 1. Where's she at?
Casey's film?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He's... What do you call that?
Do you know who Mitch is in band?
He plays the bass, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Snare or whatever.
He had some drum.
Are you part of the band or do you just know people?
I know people.
Okay.
I was in band, and then my cousin was in band for her 4 years, and I know all these people, except for the freshmen.
Sir, are you gonna stand there the whole time? Because I'm videoing the band. Sorry. I'm videoing the band and your head's in the way. Sorry. Thank you.
Is this for, what are you videoing the band for?
We're just live streaming the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
We're taking your audience, so if you're on right
Yeah.
now, then...
No, we went to break.
Okay, but if this is still on.
I didn't know you could see that. Oh, okay, well.
Usually we just videotape the band. Live stream, semi-live stream. He's videoing as much of it.
Wow, okay.
So it'll be on Franklin Township Chat.
Wait, what?
It'll be on YouTube and Franklin Township
Oh,
Chat.
okay.
Awesome.
We don't need to record then. I just realized we don't need to record if it's going on YouTube. Like, we don't need to record with this. Because if it's going on YouTube, we can just play it back.
Right.
Yeah. I couldn't even figure out how to work this in the first place, so that saved me.
What is it? Is it like
It's
a...
a recording device, but I was trying to mess around with it while Zonta was talking, and I couldn't.
Your
You can
Franklin
figure it
Central
out.
Marching
Yeah.
Flashes.
I'm not a tech-savvy person.
The 2018 program is titled The Pretenders and features music by the Foo Fighters, Clyde the
Foo
Music,
Fighters.
and the Pretenders. The band is under the direction of Evan Cooper and Derek Ellinger with the assistance from Chris Hodgson and Bianca Wallace.
My sister.
Wait, your sister's in the band?
She's my best friend. We've known each other since kindergarten, so we're basically sisters. The show. I haven't gotten to see it yet. I can't believe she's in it. That just makes me
Is the
mad.
band not going, or?
They're waiting for Tech. There's Daddy. She really in pit. Oh, that makes me disgusted.
What?
One of the girls, I can't believe she's in pit.
Is that like pit down there?
Yeah, this is pit.
Okay.
Ugh.
I want you to think like an artist. I want you to think like a creator.
What?
I want you to ask questions.
So now they're bringing show choir in the band. I'm glad I'm not in band. Dude, that's too hard.
So hard.
Let's hear it for the Franklin Central Marching Flashes. Last year, the Marching Flashes placed 12th in this type competition, their highest placing since 2011. They will begin their competition season this year on September 8th at Decatur Central High School. Good luck, Marching Flashes.
Here, put on your mic because we're going to test them. Okay, so how are the levels on both of us?
I can hear you.
Can you hear her?
Hear her?
No, you. Yeah, I can hear you, but can you hear her, the Tabitha?
It's delayed.
Of the annual cheer clinic put on by the Franklin Central cheerleaders. The participants learned the basics.
Keep talking,
of
just so.
moves and stunts.
It's delayed.
Let's go, future flashes.
Wait, what'd you say?
There's. Is there somebody else?
Yeah, that's the production. So that's yours. This is mine.
I just keep hearing production.
Yeah. Does your voice go louder when I do this?
I think so. No. I can't hear it as much.
Okay.
I can't hear it out of this ear now. Now I don't hear myself at all now.
Oh, shoot. Here, wait.
It goes in and out.
Testing, yeah, I can't hear. Can you hear me? Can you hear me at all? I just can't hear them.
Yeah, I just couldn't hear you. That's why I was trying to, like...
Thank you, SC cheerleaders, and thank you, future classes cheerleaders.
What?
Are we supposed to be live?
Supposed to be what?
My aunt can say she can hear us.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you a little bit.
No, after that song, Put Us On.
Yeah.
Good evening, classes and Rebels fans. On behalf Matt
Is this
Stewart,
Mackenzie?
owner of Chick-fil-A Southfield Road, we're here to
Okay.
announce the winner
I
of
think
this
we
year's
solved it a little
Chick-fil-A
bit.
Challenge.
Let's...
But first, we want to thank the faculty and staff and students, the parents, for a strong support.
Yeah, like, I can hear you. It's just like the mic, the guy to the right of us is just being loud as crap.
Their mission is to glorify God by being a faithful steward of all that He
All I
does
hear is,
and to have a positive influence in all
and it just
they
keeps
come in
getting
contact
quieter.
with. They work hard every day to accomplish that mission and are thankful for them. Now, the winner of this year's Chick-fil-A Challenge is
Mackenzie, are we on air?
Roncalli High School.
Can you hear her loud? Speak again. Keep speaking.
People think we're live. I can't hear myself now.
Keep speaking.
She said, here's you doing sound checks on FC YouTube. Oh, because people are streaming.
Yeah. Can you keep speaking? Just
Okay.
like.
So did Roncalli just win?
Hey,
I don't know,
classes,
did
keep
they?
an eye out for Friday Dance Marathon committee members with
Okay, so it's this one that's controlling yours. Yeah, this one's controlling mine. So
Yeah, because you keep getting louder and I can't hear myself at all.
okay. So is that better? Like keep.
I can't hear myself at all. It's just static.
Because when I turn this up, it also gets louder in mine.
Right, I just can't hear myself speaking.
What about when I do this?
Everything goes, I can't hear anything now.
Yeah, so I think both of us have to be up for whatever reason.
That's weird.
Wait, let me... Okay, so how much time left? Yeah, after the 30 seconds, just put us on, because there's 30 seconds left.
I can't hear you. Like,
You
it's
can't.
literally like... I'm talking pretty loud. Okay, my entire left ear just went out.
Okay, so yeah.
9, 8,
I don't hear anything in my frequency at all.
5, 4, 3.
This is weird, but...
When you do that, whatever you just did, this entire side goes out, and then everything else goes out.
It's like both connected to the same one for whatever reason.
So Roncalli just won?
Yeah.
That's great. Awesome.
What did you say? Okay.
I can hear a tiny bit, but...
That's as good as it's going to get, because...
Yeah, because you do that, this entire ear goes
Yeah.
out. So, alright, well...
Hey, Flashes fans, just as a reminder, don't miss the Night of Champions next Friday when Franklin Central hosts Brownsburg. We will honor past Franklin Central football state champions that night. Pre-sale tickets may be purchased online or at the athletic office.
I can't hear anything. The announcer's like...
Next Friday.
Like...
He's so loud.
Franklin Central.
45 seconds, yeah, just put us in and give us the countdown at like 10 seconds.
I can't hear you at all.
Like, I'm nope. Nope.
Ooh, ow.
Yeah, my bad. I'm trying to correct this. 20 seconds. Could you hear that at all? I don't know what to do.
I hear nothing out of this here now.
I'll just tell you when you just start.
Okay, it's coming back.
How much time left?
Back to receive for Franklin Central.
This and
Mackenzie, if you can hear me, I'm texting you.
Is that better?
It's just this. Okay, I can hear you a little bit better now.
Ethan Lingo with return for Franklin Central. Flashes football, first and 10.
Talk really loud. Like, I don't know if I go any louder. Well,
What we're gonna do is I'm gonna put like my mic in between us, and we're gonna just like try to talk into it.
I can hear her. I can hear her now.
Oh, you can hear her?
Yeah, it's just really faint, but it's better than it was.
Okay, we're just gonna roll with this. Okay, just keep talking.
Being loud. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so put us on whenever, like. Okay.
a strange in here.
Oh! Touchdown.
Good touchdown. Awesome.
30 seconds.
40.
Touchdown on the kick.
Jesus.
Lead them in the holder for Franklin Central.
Okay.
There's the point. Good. 11 minutes, 7 minutes, left under a quarter score. Franklin Central 14. Roncalli 0.
This is Sam Thuman.
And Tabitha Quirk.
And we are back live at second half of the FC Roncalli game. And sorry to bring you back late, but they scored a touchdown. It was a run by Peyton McClendon, a like 60 or 70 yard run. It's very good to see FC clicking on offense, especially that first play. Okay, and then and now we'll eventually get to see FC's defense for the first time. Okay. Gabe Crutchfield is back to kick. It's looked good for FC so far, so we'll just have to see how the defense performs. It is off to Roncalli, who kicks, receives it to the all the way to the 20-30 yard line.
A 15-yard return for Roncalli. Mateo Hodge up attack for Franklin Central. First and 10.
Roncalli gets it first and 10 on their own 30.
The score is 14-0 here. FC is in the lead.
That is Alex Volk handed off to Elijah Mahan for a short gain.
During halftime, Roncalli won the Chick-fil-A challenge.
Roncalli did in fact win the Chick-fil-A challenge, but hopefully we can get the win here, which is really the ultimate win.
Yeah.
Roncalli back to pass, shotgun. Alex Volk back, scrambles out to the right, scrambles. He's taken down at the 31-yard line.
Some nice tackles here tonight.
Edwards and Alexander with the tackle for FC. Third down, 9 to go.
Roncalli third and 9, my bad, on their own 31. 14-0 still Flash's lead. 9:45 left in the third quarter. Roncalli's audibling, changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. But there is a flag on the field. Looks like it's against Roncalli.
Delayed game on Roncalli, 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty for Roncalli.
Third down, 14 for the Rebels.
And it is now a 4th and 14 for Roncalli. Or no, my bad, 3rd and 14. He takes the hand off the quarterback, Alex Volk, and is stopped for a 5-yard gain. It is 4th and 9 for Roncalli, and it looks like they are bringing out the punting unit. Connor DeMoss is back to punt once again for Roncalli.
People seem to be shooting off fireworks across the street from the stadium.
And it is all the way back. Payne McClendon waving off the kick, and it's going all the way back to the 8-yard line of the Flashes. Not great field position.
DeMoss with a 57-yard punt down at the Franklin Central 9-yard line. Flashes have the ball, 1st and 10 from there.
And if you are just joining us, it is 8:50 left in the 3rd quarter. 14-0, the Flashes lead after a huge run by Peyton McClendon to start out the second half.
I want to take a quick moment to say thank you, Chick-fil-A, for providing.
And Dylan Bishop is going to be in the pistol formation once again. Caleb Doninger moving to the right. Handoff once again to Payne McClendon, but this time for a no gain.
You went right down the middle, didn't you?
He did, and it did not turn out very well for the Flashes that time. I don't know about you, but it just seems like Payne McClendon's more of a toss, pitch, speed back, and they're just trying to use him like he's a power back, and it's not been working so far when they've tried to use him as a power back.
I think there needs to be a lot more running, but on the outer ends. I don't think we should go straight through. Okay, that's a throw.
Malachi Parks with the reception, breaks off a tackle, is going to the 30, 40, 45, 50. Tackled at the 49 of Roncalli. It was a great catch, and then he used his looseness to his advantage and got all the way back to the rest spot the ball at the 50-yard line. What a great play for the Flashes.
That was a great run, too.
Oh, a Roncalli player is injured on the field. Not looking good.
Trainers are coming out from Roncalli. He's down on the 40-yard line.
And with injuries this season, we hope the best for the player. It is just a game at the end of the day, no matter if we are rivals or not. No matter who wins this game, it's just about the students and the student athletes. And it is a good sign he is up on his own power, but with the assistance of the trainer, he is walking off. Number 12, that is. We are not.
We can't really see the number right now due to the arms around the player.
But that is a great sign. He is walking off at least with the trainers. And FC will take possession, 1st and 10 on their 50. 3rd quarter, 8 minutes and 3 seconds left. Another handoff to McClendon straight up the middle. Looked like he fumbled, but the refs rule him down. So it is a 2nd and 10 on the 50-yard line.
97, John Harris.
Not very much of a gain here for FC right there.
2nd and 9.
And with, oh, you got it.
Flash is still lead 14-0.
And Dylan Bishop back in the pistol, his favorite formation, with Peyton McClendon behind him, 3 wide receivers. Motion by Malachi Parks, but looks like there was a timeout by Roncalli on the play.
Timeout, Roncalli Rebels.
And so far, Tabitha, what do you think of this half so far?
Well, the fact that we got a touchdown really early in the half makes me happy, and I'm sure a lot of other people are too. the fact that we lost the Chick-fil-A challenge, I think a lot of force was put into that touchdown, so I think that motivated them a lot more. So that was really good.
Yeah, definitely. We do not win many Chick-fil-A challenges here at FC, but if we can get a win in the actual football game, I think it'll all be worth it.
I think the students care more about the football game. More, I don't know. It just seems like there's more enthusiasm with the football games than rather a Chick-fil-A challenge.
Definitely, but even if we did lose, we still raise money for the school, which is always a positive.
That's always a positive.
Dylan Bishop back in the pistol formation, takes the snap, looking back to pass. Short pass to Malachi, who gets stopped short for only a 2-yard gain.
At least the Flashes are moving down the field as far as they can go with what they can do.
And it looks like a 3rd and 8 on the 48 at Roncalli with a big 3rd down coming up. With clock winding just under 6:40 to go in the 3rd, the Flashes are trying to maintain clock, try to kill as much as clock as we can. And Dylan Bishop fakes the pass, runs, scrambles, and is heading out to and gets smashed by the Roncalli defenders. It was a short gain for about 4 yards, so that'll bring out a 4th and 4 with the punting unit coming up. Callan Shockey is back for the punt. And Logan Rohrman, I believe, is back to return at his own 10-yard line. So if Callan Shockey could get a really good punt off, it could pin them deep back in their own territory. Callan Shockey takes the punt. Ooh, but timeout is called. Oh, nope, a flag, my bad. A delay of game, a bad penalty for FC when they had a chance to pin them deep. But this is Callan Shockey's 2nd game at being punter, which he was the backup quarterback last year. So mistakes do happen, but you just gotta move past them. He takes the snap on time this time. Ooh, barely gets it off. It's deflected all the way to Roncalli's 40. Looks like the 40-yard line is where Roncalli's going to get it. Another bad punt. The blocking just not holding. Roncalli back at it again. At their, 44. They spotted the ball at. 5:41 left in the 3rd. If you are joining us, FC up 14-0. It's really looked like a good defensive unit so far. What are your thoughts on the defense so far this
It seems
game?
that they're working pretty good together. It just looks like there could be a lot more, I don't know how you would say it, what do you call that? I think there needs to be a lot more communication because it seems like some people, I can't remember the punter's name.
Callan Shockey.
Yeah. He was trying to get it very far, and I think it just wasn't working. So I think it needs to be better.
And Elijah Mahan on the run was a 8-yard gain to the FC's 48. Another run by Elijah Mahan, but this time going nowhere for only a 1-yard gain. It is third and 1 for Roncalli on FC's 47. This could be a huge stop if they could get it. Stopping from any potential points that Roncalli could get. take the snap back in shotgun, passes it to number 4 and gets stopped at number 40 by Cruz Reed. Another big tackle by Cruz Reed, who is currently limping, not a good sign, and that moves the chains for Roncalli. And it looks like Roncalli is starting to do a bit of the hurry-up offense on FC's 40-yard line. 1st and 10. In the pistol, Alex Volk takes snap, hands it off. And Elijah Mahan stopped for a minimal gain of 2 on that play. Elijah Mahan has had an off and on game, really kind of stuffed by this FC run defense. Another quick play by Roncalli, back to that hurry up, but this time in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, does a QB draw, and makes his way to the 46-yard line for a 3-yard gain. And with that, it brings a 3rd and 6 on FC's 36. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the 3rd down. And another 3rd down for Roncalli. It seems like FC has definitely done a good job of forcing the 3rd downs. And he is in shotgun formation. Alex Volk back to Bass. Looks a little long, but is out of bounds. A overthrown ball to his receiver, Colin Lucas, on the intended target. And with that is 4th down. Looks like Roncalli is going to go for it. With fireworks going off in the background, is definitely a different atmosphere than what I'm used to. Volk is in the shotgun on a 4th and 6 on FC 36. Fumbled snap. He recovers it and is sacked by Steven Edwards and Deshaun Young on that play. A big sack, which forces a turnovers on down and gives FC great field position.
Players congratulate the team coming off the field. Lots of high fives.
And I've asked people this, but what does it mean to you, this rivalry, being an FC student?
Being a junior, I know that Roncalli and we have a rivalry. I've known people that gone to Roncalli, and I've known people that have left FC to go to Roncalli, back and forth. So I think we're all students. I think it's just because of the football games, people expect us to be rivals. We're both really good teams. So I don't really mind the rivalry. I think it's just a little bit, it's fun because I know that there's somebody that we try to beat every single year. And if we beat, it's a really good win. If we lose, it may be a bad win, but we still love to play love to watch the team play. So
definitely, and with 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, is 2nd and 9 after a 1-yard run by Peyton McClendon. Dylan Bishop is back to pass, scrambles, tries to fake out some defenders, and it gets a decent gain and brings it out to a 3rd and 2, or 3rd and 3, my bad, on Roncalli's 41-yard line.
I think if we can hold this 14-0 win, we'll lead into the 4th quarter. I think that'll be really good. The defense will just need to pick it up a little bit, and it'll be very crucial in the 4th quarter.
Definitely, all game we've seen the defense step up. So with 1:23 left and ticking, it does look like SC's just on cruise control and just trying to run this clock out, which is definitely could be a big win if we end up pulling this out. Oh, fumbled snap. And Roncalli seems to pick it up. Another bad mistake, bad turnover by FC, and that could be costly. FC had the momentum, and it seems they just let the momentum slip away.
I think the turnovers are going back and forth tonight. Roncalli did a turnover to FC. FC's doing a turnover to Roncalli. I think it's just the pressure of tonight is getting to some of the players, but let's hope we can pull it together. Like, we have 1 minute left of the third quarter, 14-0 still, so.
Volk back to pass again, hands it off like the 20th time he's handed off probably, and it just hasn't worked out the way they wanted. Elijah Mahan with a gain of 0. And that will bring up a 2nd and 10 on Roncalli's own 45 with 45 seconds and ticking in the third quarter. He's back in the shotgun. Going back to the pistol. Volk takes the snap, hands it off once again to Mahan, and is just really going nowhere so far this half and really this entire game.
FC's student section is very hyped up for this game. We can hear them here from the booth.
The student section is one really positive the FC really has. No matter if we are bad as a football team, no matter if we're good, we maintain those great student sections.
So that school spirit no matter what.
Definitely, and that is the end of the third quarter. The score, 14 Flashes, 0 Roncalli. And so far, Tabitha, what are your thoughts around this game?
It's looking pretty good from where we sit. I think if we keep the 14 and maybe get another few touchdowns, it'll be going really, really good. The defense will be a crucial part of the fourth quarter. I think we're doing pretty good so far, considering that we're 14-0. So.
Definitely, 14-0 is a cushion, but it's not always safe in any high school or generally any football team. Anything can happen. And so, with the lead being 14-0, what do you think are the keys to FC's pulling out this win in the fourth?
The defense. I think if we have to have our defensive team out on the field, I think that'll be the most important part, is keeping them from scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, as you mentioned, the defense has definitely helped, with Elijah Mahan basically doing almost nothing, it seems like. And when the fourth quarter starts, which it will be in a second, it will bring up a big 3rd and 8 on their own 47. And I definitely look to FC draining the clock or potentially trying to put a cushion and going aggressive. Volk is in the shotgun formation. He takes back to pass. Looks deep for his receiver, who is open. He misses him. Oh, but
there's a penalty. 2 penalties on the play.
Looks like a defensive penalty, possibly pass interference or holding. And that could definitely be a killer for the FC defense, who has been solid. And the FC, and they are discussing the call right now. And I'm not sure what the call is so far. Pass interference is the call. And that is an automatic first down. There, Roncalli is being placed at the 38-yard line.
15-yard penalty against the Flashes. It'll be 1st and 10 for Roncalli.
1st and 10 for Roncalli with just under 12 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. 14-0 FC leads. Volk is in the shotgun formation once again. 3 receivers to his left, 1 receiver to his right. Mahan in the backfield. He takes the snap. He throws a short out route to number 37, who takes it all the way to the 21-yard line of Roncalli.
There are definitely a lot of people here supporting both teams tonight. As I was riding in my car, I could see that a ton of FC people, and I could see the huge student section from both sides. There's just so many people here wanting each team to win.
Definitely, the fan sections are definitely packed. It doesn't look like there's any seat open in the student section. A wild pass by Volk goes incomplete. It is a 2nd and 10 on FC's 21 with 11:38 to go.
Second down, 10.
And with that, Volk is back once again in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He takes the snap. Is another QB draw who goes for a short gain of 3 on the play. It is that brings us to a 3rd and 8 on FC's 19. Volk with the carry. Their running game really not doing much. I'm surprised they kind of haven't switched to more of a passing oriented. But they.
I think Roncalli is sort of predicting the plays by FC because we're doing so much of the same thing.
And they pass to the end zone. The refs call it out of bounds. We cannot see if his feet were in bounds, but the refs call it out of bounds. That brings up a big 4th and 8 on FC's 19. That was a big throw and almost a huge turning point in the game.
Almost a touchdown for Roncalli. Some of the football players on the Roncalli sidelines began to celebrate, but was ruled no touchdown.
It was a questionable call. We've had probably 1 or 2 of that, but we'll just have to see how that affects the game. They fake the handoff. A misses his target. Volk is not on his best game today. Franklin Central takes over at its own 19 with 10:52 left in the 4th.
Here's the winning ticket number, 811718.
And just a reminder, next week we will be at FC still facing Brownsburg. That is a big matchup. Our first conference game since we moved up. That could definitely be a game changer for our season. Dylan Bishop back in the pistol formation with Malachi Parks out to his right. He takes the handoff and hands it off to Peyton McClendon for no gain on the play. And with this cushion, it's looking like FC has it under control for now, but anything's possible. We've seen Dylan Bishop throw an interception already in this game. And with Peyton McClendon, who is limping off, that is not a good sign for FC. And the backup running back is Wilson Massey, who did muff a punt earlier, so that could change things a little bit.
Seems like FC called a timeout, or
FC did call a timeout, it appears. And that is not a good sign when anybody goes hurt, but especially the starting running back when they already have Johnny Mickle out with an arm injury. They're going to their 3rd string back, and we definitely saw that a little bit last year when Pitts and Johnny Mickle, who were the last 2 starters, got hurt at the same time. We saw Mickle come in, and it did pretty good, so maybe it'll turn out even better this time.
that's what we're hoping for. The FC band is playing their instruments, getting the crowds hyped up. I still can't believe how many people are here tonight. There are students outside of the field playing football, punting the ball, kicking it, throwing it.
That is classic Indiana. Playing football even when there's football going on right in front of them. Dylan Bishop back to pass on his second 9, and it is broken up by that Roncalli defender. He got there a little bit early, but there was no flag on the play. And with that is a 3rd and 9 on their own 20. FC still leads 14-0. And on the sideline, Peyton McClendon's talking to the trainer a little bit, stretching. He looks okay, so they may be just holding out him for this drive just to make sure he's completely healthy. Dylan Bishop back to pass. He finds a not an open receiver in Malachi Parks and drops it. They'll bring up a 4th and 9 on their own 20. Talon Shockey in for the punt.
Fourth down for Franklin Central. Shockey back to punt for the Flashes. Lewis
Tusing back for the return for Roncalli at his own 45. This could be a huge for the change of field. Kalinchaki gets off a clean punt that time. He fair catches it out of he muffs it. And looks like he recovers it at his own 41-yard line.
Those are great punts.
So Tabitha, what do you think about this new turf and overall new changes that have been going on?
I'm actually excited about this new turf. I know we haven't had a lot of good opportunities with having just dirt. I think the new turf is good for the football, for soccer, for the marching band. It's just not impacted the football team, but the entire school in general. With going BYOD this year, the new turf, lots of new computers.
And Ace on a 1st down 10, FC got pressure, and number 52, Deshaun Young, got there with the pressure and sacked him for a big loss on the field, a 7-yard loss. And with 9:35 and ticking, Roncalli's hopes of coming back in this game are dwindling by the second.
FC may be in the lead 14-0, but I think if we can get another touchdown or two and make this win a lot better.
Definitely, and Colin Lucas with the reception for which brings them back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10 for Roncalli on their own 40-yard line. And just a reminder, last week's score for FC was 14-0, and currently that is the score here at Franklin Central. Back to pass, Volk. He throws a deep pass, almost intercepted by Luca Hodge. A bad pass and almost a big turnover. But that brings up a 4th and 11 for Roncalli. A great sign for the Flashes. And that brings back Connor DeMoss, which seems like the 8th or 9th time we've seen him this game.
Very valuable player to the team, as well as everybody else on the team.
And we see Aiden Ewers back to receive the kick. He catches it out of his own 22 and is out all the way to about the 37-yard line.
9-yard return for the Flashes.
The FC band begins to play the FC song.
The FC band is definitely hyped out there and excited, as I know all the FC fans down are there so far, but Roncalli just seems to be staying with it, and the fans are still showing their support. And there looks like a official timeout. Oh no, a penalty on Roncalli. They're currently talking about it. And the ball.
Legal procedure filming against Roncalli.
It was a legal procedure against Roncalli. Brings it out to the 42-yard line for Franklin Central. It is 1st and 10 with 8:35 left for FC. The score is still 14-0 in favor of Franklin Central. And so far, this is a great sign for the FC fans.
Very great sign.
And Dylan Bishop once again back in the pistol formation. He takes the snap, hands it off. Peyton McClendon is
Straight
the
down
back
the middle.
is back for Franklin Central. And as you mentioned, straight down the middle. Just, I think a questionable call, since we've seen what we can do, what he can do when he can get into space, and they're just trying to make him something he's not.
It just seems like it's not working for the team.
Definitely, and I agree with you on that. And on a 2nd and 10 on their own 42 with under 8 minutes to go, he hands it off to Malachi, who doesn't really have much room to go with, and it looks like he goes to the line of scrimmage, so brings up a 3rd and 10, but manages to keep inbounds. A long 3rd down for FC as they are just draining the clock. Almost 3 minutes of just wasted time right now for FC on this drive. In the pistol formation once again for Dylan Bishop. He takes the snap. He looks back to pass. Doesn't see anybody open. Scrambles all the way to the 50. The refs mark him at. That was short of the first down marker, so that brings up a 4th down and 2 for Franklin Central, and looks like they will be bringing out the punting unit.
4th down, 2 to go for Franklin Central.
Kalinchaki again for the 8th or 9th time as well. Both punters getting in their reps for the week. Roncalli is back again at their own 10 to receive the punt. He waves it off, and it lands about the 23-yard line.
27-yard line for Shockey. Roncalli has the ball.
So with 6 minutes and 15 seconds, Tabitha, what do you think Franklin Central needs to improve on for next week?
I think we need a lot more runs in instead of just going straight down the middle. A lot more passes. Because it looked there that there wasn't really an option. In the last play, there wasn't really an option for Dylan Bishop. Players on the FC football players are making the student section riled up, lifting their arms up.
Yeah, definitely mixing in runs. I definitely agree with you. And Alex Volk throws a short gain to Colin Lucas for a 4 or 5 yard gain, or 6 yard gain, my bad. That brings up 2nd and 4 on their own 29 with 6 minutes to go. Roncalli bringing back that no huddle offense to kind of speed up the tempo and try to score some points really quickly. Volk is back to pass. Oh, he almost gets taken down, breaks off a tackler, but cannot escape all 3 blue shirts that come and converge on him. And that brings up a 3rd and 8 on that big sack for Franklin Central. And that is a huge momentum stopper as the clock continues to tick with just 5:20 left in the fourth. Volk is back in the shotgun formation with Mahan to the right. He takes the snap, back to pass. Fakes the pass to Mahan, looks like, and finds an open receiver over in the middle who goes all the way to the 40-yard line. That looked like Gavin Snyder on the play. A big gain for Roncalli, and they did get out of bounds, stopping the clock at 5:04 left in the fourth. 1st and 10 for Roncalli on the opponent's 39.
If the FC defense can just keep them here, that'll be great for us.
It definitely will, and he takes the snap, fakes a handoff, and overthrows a open receiver in Colin Lucas. Brings up a 2nd and 10 with 5 minutes to go. This game definitely has not gone Roncalli's way, and unfortunately, if FC could get a stop, that could be just what ends this game. And that is a short gain to Colin Lucas, once again having a big day for Roncalli with all the receptions. And that brings up a 3rd down and 4, it looks like, for Roncalli on FC's 33. He throws it to number 37, who catches it for a 1st down on FC's 25. Volk is really proving himself on this drive. Really looking like the true starter he is. And the clock is currently ticking as Roncalli does not snap the ball. Volk takes the snap, back to pass, looks for it, and throws it deep in the back of the end zone, incomplete. No one truly could get to that ball, just a little bit overthrown. Volk and Roncalli are currently 2nd and 10 on the 25 with 4:33 left in the 4th quarter for Roncalli.
2nd down 10 coming for Roncalli.
FC coaches giving signals to players on the field. Some look frustrated, some look excited.
And Volk back again in the shotgun. Finds an open Colin Lucas for a decent gain of, looks like 8 on the play. 3rd and 2 for Roncalli on FC's 18 with 4:28 to play. He did get out of bounds. Volk is back in the shotgun with Mahan to the left. 3 receivers out wide. Back to pass. Throws it dump down to Mahan, is just broken up and tackled behind the line by Mateo Hodge. Another tackle for loss, the 3rd of the day for Mateo.
Mateo does a little dance on the 40-yard line.
And a timeout by Roncalli, their 2nd one, I do believe, of the half. Only one remaining with 4:09 left and a 4th and 10, which this could basically decide the game right here. If FC can get a stop, it can basically be called at that point. So far, Tabitha, what have you thought? Have you enjoyed this game and the rivalry and all that?
This game's really good. The fact that we're still okay, 14-0 is pretty exciting. If we can get one more touchdown, that'd be great. But if we just keep them right where it is, that's great too. Can't be choosy. As long as we're winning, that's good. Even if we're losing, that's okay. We are winning 14-0, so.
Definitely. I think all the FC fans out there listening and at this game are excited because their team is up 14-0 to a team we lost by like more than 20 points, and I know it was devastating for all of us. So it's good to see we can rebound and potentially defeat our rival. And FC has it, or Roncalli, my bad, has it 4th and 10 on their own 25. He takes the snap. Volk getting pressured. Throws it deep in the end zone. Number 4, Colin Lucas, catches it. A big catch over 3 defenders. That was an incredible catch. I don't know how he did it, but Roncalli is still in this game, 14-6. This extra point is crucial for Roncalli to make.
The Roncalli student section is going crazy right now, as well as all the people watching.
Definitely. And some people are leaving, but most are staying. And it looks to be a great finish to the end.
4 minutes left, 14-6.
Owen Herndon on to kick the extra point for the Rebels.
And Roncalli is back to kick the extra point. Brandon White with the extra point, and it is good. It is 14-7. FC still leads with 4:01 left to go. And just remember, Roncalli only has 1 timeout, so they can only stop the clock one time this quarter, and there's no 2-minute warning in high school football. And so far for me, I don't know about you, but it's been a great atmosphere. Everybody's pumped up. Roncalli section going wild. FC student section still really happy. It's been a great night for all of us, I would say. No matter who wins, who loses, it's still been an entertaining game to watch.
It's good that everybody just has fun. In the end, it is a game, but it's always good to see a win for FC. Which we're on the right track, so.
Definitely, and it looks like FC's preparing for the onside kick. And Roncalli is getting prepared for that fateful kick that could decide this game. FC shifting a little bit to the left. And he actually kicks it normally. But there is a discussion on the field. I'm not sure what it is about, but it looks like maybe a re-kick.
Refs are talking on the field.
I am definitely confused, and it looks like everybody is confused.
Roncalli lines up back for a kick.
And it does look like a re-kick.
I've never seen this in all the times I've been watching football.
I never have either.
Once again, the band, the students, all yelling and screaming.
And here it comes. It is still a normal kick. Malachi receives the kick and goes to the 20 and is stopped short at the 24-yard line with 3:55 left to go. Franklin Central has it at its own 24-yard line.
First and 10 for Franklin Central.
And this is going down to the wire. This is as entertaining as it could get.
A lot of tension.
And a win here, if FC could pull out, could be a big one as they lost a heartbreaker to Decatur Central. But this could be a turnaround if they can pull it out. Brings their record to 1-1 on the season. Dylan Bishop in the pistol with a fullback to his left and Peyton McClendon behind him. He takes a snap, hands it off to Peyton, who gets a three-yard gain. And the clock, and it looks like Roncalli did call a timeout after that run, which brings it to a 2nd and 7 for FC after the timeout break.
Timeout, Roncalli.
And it'll be interesting to see if FC decides the conservative approach to run out the clock, or if they try to get that first down to just end the game. Because if they do get stopped, they will most likely punt, and Roncalli could get a chance to tie and force overtime. But SC's defense has proven to be great this game, only allowing Roncalli to 7 points on a 4th and 10 on their last drive. And it brings up a 2nd and 7 after the timeout with 3:49 left. If you are just joining us, FC leads 14-7 against Roncalli in this big rivalry. Dylan Bishop in the pistol this time, fullback to his right this time. He hands it off to Peyton McClendon, who trips and falls for a big loss, brings it back to 3rd and 10. Not what FC really wanted that game. And the clock is currently ticking. 3:35 and ticking. 3rd and 10 for the Flashes on their own 24-yard line. Dylan Bishop in the pistol formation with Peyton behind him. He takes the snap, hands it off once again to Peyton, who goes back to the 27, brings up a 4th and 7 with the clock ticking. And it looks like the FC is going to run out their clock before they take their next kick, with it just being under 3 minutes to go. 20 seconds left on the game clock, or the play clock. 2:40 and ticking now, with 10 seconds left on the play clock. Kalinchaki receives the kick, gets it off cleanly this time, all the way back. Roncalli catches it at its own 25 and manages to get it all the way to the 37-yard line. With 2:19 left, this is a big drive for Roncalli. Down by 7. Can they make the comeback against FC's great defense? This would definitely be a heartbreaker if FC could not pull this out. But Alex Volk back in the shotgun, looks to pass. Colin Lucas drops it. He had it for a second and then just lost it. That would have been a crucial catch, but brings up a big 2nd and 10 with 2:15 left.
This would be a very big win for Roncalli as well, with winning the Chick-fil-A Challenge and then winning the game. But if FC could pull it and still stay ahead, then that would be awesome for FC.
Alex Volk in the shotgun, back to pass to his open tight end number 37 for a decent completion. Brings up a 3rd and about 4. I know either team, whether they when they win, will be talking a lot of smack to each other on Twitter and such. So it'll be interesting to see what will happen. And Colin Lucas dives for the first. It looks like it is a first, and the clock is stopped for the moment as the chains moved. It's 1:47 left. 1st and 10 on their own, 47 for Roncalli. Volk takes the snap. Oh, almost picked off. It was covered by Mario Colas in almost a major pick that would have surely ended the game.
Fireworks going off here at the stadium.
Definitely a minute 37 left. 2nd and 10, 47. Both schools showing a lot of spirit and cheering for either side. As Volk takes back the snap, finds an open receiver, number 24, Andrew Lockhart, for a short gain. Brings up a big 3rd and 5 for Roncalli as the clock continues to tick to 1:20. He takes the snap. Volk looks and is caught, but where are they going to spot the ball though? Is stop the clock for a... Oh, they're ruling it a first down, it appears. That's a big first down for Roncalli. He's a minute and 9 with a first... and a first down for Roncalli. FC calls a timeout on the field. Whoever wins, this has definitely been an exciting game. Definitely better than the Decatur Central, Franklin Central game we watched last week.
Number 32, Mateo Hodge is taken off the field limping with 2 trainers. 3 actually.
That is not a good sign as we've seen him be a big contributor, having 3 tackles for loss on this game, plus his coverage on the receivers has been crucial. And that's another big loss for the defense. And Alex Volk will have it 1st and 10 with the clock ticking, 1:05 on his own 44. Back to pass. He looks deep. It is incomplete. Broken up by Luca Hodge at the 2-yard line. That was a big breakup.
58 seconds to go here. FC really holding them.
Definitely, their defense has definitely improved, and it has shown that they can handle whatever Roncalli throws their way. 2nd and 10 on their own on FC's 44 with 58 seconds. Alex Volk back to pass, scrambles out to the right, pressure, throws it away. Time goes to 52 seconds. 3rd and 10 on FC's 44. Another long 3rd down for Roncalli.
Lots of people here standing up in the stands, getting even more excited. 52 seconds left.
The crowd really getting hyped, as you can probably hear at home. This is what high school sports are all about. Volk back to pass in the shotgun, fakes the handoff, throws it deep to Colin Lucas, incomplete. Time goes to 46.9 seconds. 4th down and 10. This will decide the game right here. If Roncalli cannot get it, the game is over and FC can prevail.
This is definitely a nail-biter game.
It's definitely one of the better ones that I've seen from FC. They did win 8 games, but this one definitely ranks up there. Volk is in the shotgun formation for 4th and 10. He drops all the way back. Oh, overthrows his receiver in it. That is game. 40 seconds left. Flashes 14-7. They have the ball on their own 44 seconds. And you can hear the crowd going absolutely crazy in this place.
It's hard to even see the field
cheering. It's a great sign to see.
It's amazing how much spirit there are from both teams, from both audiences in this field.
So with 40 seconds left, what are your final thoughts on the game, Tabitha? What do you think overall?
It's been awesome considering we're winning 14-7. A lot of spirit, lots of cheers. It's amazing. Winning against Roncalli, that'll be awesome.
A lot of people doubted Franklin Central after their last game, and they managed to pull it out against a tough Roncalli squad. And next week they will face Brownsburg at home before I believe they travel to Avon the following week, which are two big contests next week. And the Franklin Central team is celebrating on the field. Everybody's hyped on Franklin Central. And with the winning seconds, the final score will be Franklin Central 14, Roncalli 7. And there's 15 seconds left. And that truly was a great game all the way to the end.
FC now high-fiving Roncalli. Great sportsmanship.
Definitely, and I can't wait till next week because I think that'll be another great matchup to see Franklin Central finally in their new conference. And overall, I was happy I got to host this, and thank you to all the fans watching, all the viewers listening, to everybody who went to the game. Thank you for supporting FC and Roncalli. And any final thoughts?
It's been an awesome game. Very excited. We lost the Chick-fil-A challenge, but we won the football game. That's awesome. Yes, thank you. Yeah,
thank you.
Great.
And we will be here 91.5 WRFT for next week's contest against Brownsburg. We hope to have you listening or come to the game. But for me, it's Sam Thillman.
And I'm Tabitha Quirk.
And have a good night, drive safe, and we will be back in a flash.
Final score, Franklin Central 14, Roncalli 7. Flash fans reminded that next week, FC varsity football team will host Brownsburg. Friday night contest with the Bulldogs kicks off at 7 o'clock p.m. here at FC. Next Friday night.
That was a scary game, but we pulled it out.
We'll be recognizing past football champions here for Franklin Central.
What's that,
On behalf of
Mackenzie?
the Franklin Central Administration and Athletic Department, thank you for attending tonight's
We can't hear you. It's so loud here.
Yeah, the announcer's going crazy. Just text me because I can't hear you.
Have a great weekend and a good night.
Are we going on again?
I don't think so. I said like we'll be back in a flash, but I think we basically covered it.
Yeah,
I think you're good to go. Thank you guys again. We thank you for taking your time out to do this. And have a good night. I disconnected it, so even if they try to go on, like, it would just be empty.